Hey, good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. Dave from Rolling Hills Farm here. You can see the swathers back out in the field along. You can just make them out resting over there, about 100 Canada geese. And it looks like they've gotten a head start. I'm seeing oat predation all over here. But the oats, I'm kind of down at the end of the field in the thin spot. I wanted to stop and take a look here. But these oats are ready to go, and we're this is the first of 4 fields, 3 oat fields and 1 barley field that we're going to get done over the next couple days. Well, I'm able to move along at a much faster clip than I did last week with the ride. And part of the problem is, or the reason is, the oats are just thinner, they're shorter. There, the oats are down. We're going to let them dry for a couple of days, and I'm hoping they'll be dry enough for combining in 2 days. Hey, welcome back. It's a couple days later. You can see I've got the John Deere 4400 combine out here in our big oat field, which you saw me cut the other day. The oats are looking nice and dry. I think the timing was pretty good. These are going to be pretty high quality oats. We got them early enough before it got too dark. And I wanted to stop and take a look at what's coming out of the back of the combine to see if I'm losing any grain. It actually looks like I'm losing quite a bit of grain out here. So I'm going to slow things down a little bit, turn up the chaffer. There, you see these fingers ride higher now, and that'll slow the straw down. So I think one of my problems is I've got the wind up a little high and I'm just blowing grain over the chaffer. I turned it way up for that heavier ride. These oats are pretty light by comparison. So let's turn it down. But of the stuff that's gone through the combine, it's pretty clean. Outside browns on the field are thin because they were pretty grassy. We've got hay on both sides of the field, and the oats were thin. If you look into the field, the oats get a lot heavier and a lot cleaner. There'll be a lot better straw in there, and hopefully a lot more grain, more bushels per acre. Much better. The oats sitting here now are all lights. You can see they're all stuff that just blows away. Nothing significant being lost there. As for threshing, I can't really see any oats in this straw. Now you can see the straw is starting to brighten up a little bit. This will be really nice square baled straw that we can use for bedding in the calving barn or sell. The 4400 is actually a fairly modern combine. John Deere kept the same basic design up until the 2000s. Our 4400 is 1979, the last model year, with the 95 horsepower diesel engine and the 102 bushel grain tank. It had extra lighting and improved seat and the new electric hydraulic header float control. But with just 2,700 hours, it's actually a fairly new machine in good condition. We bought this 4400 10 years ago from a farmer in central Minnesota who used it as a backup corn and beans combine. He'd had it gone through by the local John Deere dealer, replacing everything that needed to be fixed. It replaced our older 4400, which was a gas engine model, a very early model, that was really just worn out. Well, that's field number 1 of oats. 3 more to go, or 2 more oats and 1 barley, and then we'll be done with grain this fall. But we've got rain on the way, so the next oats are going to have to wait to be cut until after this rain event. Well, it's a beautiful day, a few days later, and time to bale straw today. Dawn's going to be over here baling while I combine the next field. You can see she's right there on the Oliver, starting to rake up this straw, which has been sitting for a couple days. It's not real thick. Hard to judge how many bales we'll get off of this, but it's really nice straw. It'll be bright and very clean. Some of this will be used for bedding, some of this will just be sold on the local straw market. There's always lots of people who want square bales for bedding or covering their plants or whatever. Well, we're out here in with the combine. See, we've made the first round. It's looking pretty good, and now we're going to start up. And we're going to get back to combining. With dawn baling, neighbor Dave stepped up to help haul loads and, of course, took a turn in the cab of the combine. So we actually only had 10 acres of oats to combine this year, and so the small amount fits in 3 gravity boxes. Some of it's going to be feed for us, some of it's sold at the local elevator when we get time. It's just kind of a busy time right now. Up next, we've got straw sitting on the ground, a lot of straw to bale. And we've got second crop hay that we're already cutting. So it's our busiest time of year. We hope you come back and get a look, and we'll have that for you soon. Thanks. See you then.